I am live and it's hump day. There it is. Hump day live stream. Nobody in the house. Looks gotta do this. I didn't have nobody waiting this time. Sure didn't. Maybe I'm doing too many lives. Hey Troy, how you doing, sir? The headache go away? Are you still sick? Got two on the porch. I don't. It gets dark now around 6 o'clock. I don't like that. Oh, tonight is Survivor night. How you feeling, Troy? All right, you folks sitting on the porch, come on in the house. Well, I wish you'd get better, my friend. Got five on the porch, only one in the house, so come on in. I've had kind of a busy day today. Why do my glasses look crooked? I got to get my hair cut. Uh, it was 80 degrees today. Nice day. Got quite a bit done. And somebody else, where is everybody at? You sitting on the porch just looking in the window? Come on in. Talk to me. And give me some thumbs up. And if you don't want to do the thumbs up, do the thumbs down. And make some comments, folks, so I know you're there and I know who you are. That Jimmy John fella that keeps leaving these real bad negatives on my videos, I finally blocked his butt. My daughter, he left another one. My daughter had read it and she chewed me out about it and said, and why don't you block him? So you know what? I blocked him. He's made his last negative. He told me I was pathetic. And somebody else left a comment on there, but all of a sudden it's gone. So I don't know who it was. I didn't even get a chance to read it. I glanced at it and then it was gone. All right, guys, six in the house on the porch, and I only got one in the house. What's up with that? And they, these these new hearing aids are fantastic, but I'm having trouble getting used to the noise that I used to didn't hear. I can even hear the refrigerator running. I can hear the coffee maker dripping, all that stuff. Uh, and I kind of don't. It's annoying to me because I'm not used to it. I hear stuff going on in there in the living room right now. But somebody better get the butt in here. Man, now I got 7 on the floor. Only one in the house. Only one in the gap. This swag butt thing. No, not yet. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I got 7. Uh, Gee, maybe maybe they don't want to talk. It's Survivor night, and I'll be leaving at 7:45. Because it's Survivor night, and y'all know I gotta watch that. Oh man, I'm kind of tired, folks. I am walking a lot better. I'm doing things is just getting easier for me. I was even out there today. Oh, gosh, scratch my head. I was out there today. All them pinecone lily, ginger lily rhizomes that I had pulled up. Well, I went back out there and buried them back in the ground. Ain't no need of me keeping them in the pots. I didn't know if I could do that or not, but it worked pretty good. What's up with everybody, Troy? Nobody coming in. That means there's 5 people there looking in the window. Is it window or winder? For me, it's winder. I don't say for me it's window. It's me, it's winder. You go to the doctor after Thanksgiving. Oh gosh, that's getting close, isn't it? You know what? My daughter hasn't said anything about Thanksgiving, and she's usually all all upbeat about that. Maybe she ain't gonna. Maybe she's gonna skip it. It wouldn't bother me. I got over the 14th. That was the anniversary of my son's death, and I got over that pretty good, better than I expected. Well, now we only got 6 on the porch. So maybe I ought to quit having. Maybe I ought to just start doing two live streams a week. I might do that. Maybe people's getting tired of it. Well, 10 minutes and nobody said anything but Troy. What are you planning for Thanksgiving, Troy? Oh, you told that right, my friend. I can't stand turkey. I don't like turkey. The only way I'll eat turkey is chop it up, and make like chicken salad out of it, but it's actually turkey salad. I'll do it that way. but I don't like it. Now, I like sliced smoked turkey that you get from the deli. That's okay, but just and in this house, when we do a turkey, guess what? The only thing that gets eat on that thing is the breast, the legs, the wings, the thighs, all that stuff goes in the trash. You better believe it. I take ham 10 times over turkey. What the heck's going on with people? They'll start popping in here about the time it is for me to go to sign off. Oh, that young man that's been mowing our yard, Troy, he come by a couple of days ago and mowed it. I wish I'd have been out there when he did it because it sure didn't need mowing. I would ask him what's he mowing. I don't know why he did that. I guess he knows that he's pretty much terminated now because there's no need to have him come around twice a month. Not even no need to have him come around once a month. The grass is just not growing. Not growing. We're not getting as much rain as we got. Plus, it's cool. I don't know what the temperature was last night. I imagine it. I imagine it was probably down around 50, but it didn't get as cold last night as it's been getting. And today, around 12 o'clock, it was 80 degrees. And I love that just fine. Dang, nobody's talking. Why don't you guys just type in a letter or something? Don't say nothing. Just let me know you there. Gosh, they ain't talking, Troy. They ain't talking. Sorry. Coffee. My daughter's got her Christmas tree up now. But it's back there. She's got a big bedroom and it's back in there by the fireplace. I can see it. Got eight on the porch now and only one in the house. So I got 7 people peeping in the window. Oh God. I got questions for some people, but they're not showing up. Not so. Whose birthday is it this week? Was it yours, Troy? Whose was it? I think it was somebody. Now we're back down to 7 on the porch. I don't. Somebody had a birthday this week or getting ready to have a birthday. Oh, where's it at? Yeah, there it is. The real in outro. Huh. Nobody's coming in. Nobody's coming in, Troy. Just me and you, buddy. Yeah, I done had supper. I've developed a knack for slicing potato. I like to slice them real thin, and I like them to be crispy. I deep fry them. I like them like that. I'm thinking about trying to do some onions, you know, without the batter. I never have tried to deep fry an onion without the batter. I'd like to see what it tastes like. I know one thing. I'm getting close to having an eggplant outside that I can bring in and slice up and batter that sucker up. Deep fry that. Well, I'll give it 20 minutes, Troy, and if nobody comes in by the time it hits 20 minutes, I'll be out of here. I don't know why people watch and don't talk. Because if I ain't got people in there, I don't really have too much to say. Well, I got a lot to say, but I already said it on my video that'll be up in the morning. Uh, Jeez, I hate it when it's like this. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, folks, and I am out of here. And hey, Troy, tell me again what your daughter and your son's name is. And your wife. And your mother. I can't remember what it was. I think one of them was 23 and one's 20. Something like that. When it comes time to cut your grass, you won't be able to cut your grass. Got 8 on the porch again. Almost 3 more minutes, folks. Nobody comes in. I'm going to be out of here. And there's Hoof-Hearted. Somebody finally come in. Besides Troy. How you doing, Hoof? How come Eric don't never come back on? No, I don't like all this. I can hear all this noise around me now, and I can hear him in there on his games. I can hear my dog back over there. She's eating, and it's that crunchy stuff, and I can hear her chewing it. She scared me today. I thought I'd lost her. I had let her outside for a little bit, for about an hour, and today was a half day at school, so Jennifer had gone to get Jaden. And I went back outside, and I didn't realize it, but she let Bailey back in before she left. And I went out, and she wasn't out there. So I checked back inside, and I called her, and she didn't show up. So I went back out there hunting for her, and I guess she didn't want to go outside. She was in the house, and she was under my bed. Owen is 20, Michaela is 23, and Allison is my wife. And Ruby. I don't know why I cut there. Tell Ruby I said hi. Tell Allison I said hi. And tell Michaela and Owen I said hi. And one of my favorite gymnasts, an Olympic gymnast, was named Michaela. I love watching her. I love watching her. I don't think she'll do another Olympics. But hey, one of y'all was the boss of the other, and who was Eric your boss, or was you Eric's boss? I remember that. I keep trying to refresh my memory. I got it. And by the way, I got 7 more years to live according to the statistics. I'm 80, and they say I've got 7 more years left. And if it's a woman, she's got 11 more years left. So I'll make plans up to 7 years. And then if I'm still kicking, I'll check the statistics again and see what it says about an 87-year-old man. How much time has he got left? I don't know how they come up with that. All right, Hoop is the boss. Hoop is the boss. Oh, man. I used to be a boss. I was a boss for almost 40 years. Had my own shop, my business and everything. I didn't have a lot, and most employees I ever had at one time was 12. But most of the time it was around 4 or 5 people, not counting me and my wife. Oh, my foot just hurt. Did I just hear cussing in there? Jaden! Did I just hear somebody cussing in there?
No.
Can't get used to that boy being as tall as he is now. He's almost 6 foot. He's 13. That's telling me he's going to probably, Levi is wanting a RPG replica for Christmas. What is an RPG? What is RPG? Is that a rocket propelled grenade? Is that, what is RPG? You have to excuse me, who? I'm 80 and old school. I don't know what. Yes, sir. Okay. Rocket propelled grenade replica. That sounds like something Jaden would want. Oh, Lord. I got 9 on the porch and got 2 people in the house. So I don't know what's up with that. At least y'all can do is leave me some thumbs up, people. It don't hurt. It don't cost nothing. And I've been on almost 30 minutes. Well, should I stay a little bit longer or should I go? What are you doing? RPG. The only reason I said rocket propelled grenade was because.
Stop.
What?
Nothing much. I want eggs.
I couldn't understand a word. He was right in my ear and it was distorted. Now I done forgot what RPG. The only reason I knew it well, I didn't know that's what you was talking about, but I knew that in the military, RPG is a rocket propelled grenade, and it shoot back in 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Uh, we had a rocket. Uh, well, wait a minute. I don't guess you could call that a rocket propelled grenade. What we had, well, when I first went in, we had M1 rifles, and you could stick. They had a thing you could stick in the barrel of your M1 and fire fire it off, and it would launch a grenade a lot further than you could throw it. But I don't think we called it an RPG. I don't think it was called an RPG. I'm not particularly fond of a lot of these. I mean, I'm a member of I can't even think of the thing. What is it? American Rifle Association. Uh, I'm a member. I was a member. I don't know if I still am or not. And Levi's into old military stuff. I used to be bazooka. They didn't. When I went in, bazookas was history. They didn't have them in North. They had something that was called the NRA. Uh, they had something called a 3.5 rocket launcher. Same thing practically. I don't know why they call it 3.5 rocket launcher, but that thing was pretty lethal, pretty deadly. And it was just like a bazooka, you know. When you fired it, you better not be standing right behind it because you get that blast that that shoots out the back of that thing just like on a bazooka, and they can kill you. But them the 3.5 rocket launcher, I don't know what the difference is. I never saw a bazooka, but the Germans had something, and I forget what they called it, but it was pretty dang dead against tanks. It would disable a tank. Trying to keep up with my. Yep, NRA. I don't know. I can't remember if I'm still a member or not. But I don't really see any use in civilians having some of these weapons that they got. I mean, them things are deadly. Uh, but on the other hand, the government, if they ever try to you can't have any guns, the only way they'll get it out of my hand, I'll be a cold dead hand. And I don't think they'll ever be able to do that. And of course, it's the Democrat side that wants to do that. Uh, but this day and time, you need protection because you don't know what idiot's going to come beating on your door. And it's just like, and I don't have a permit to carry. I suppose I could get one, but I don't have one. I don't think it's necessary for me to have one. And I've carried. Uh, I used to carry I had a Smith and Wesson 38. Oh, that was a nice pistol. It was a nice one. And somebody wanted it, wanted to know about selling it. I said, no. Well, would you make a trade if I throwed something in there, give you another 38? I said, well, it depends on the 38 you want to give me and how much money you want to give me. So we worked out a deal, and it's a 38. It's a 38, uh, and the brand is Charter. And it's not nowhere even close to being as nice a pistol, a revolver, as that Smith and Wesson was. The Smith and Wesson, there wasn't nothing loose about it. You know, it was you could it was built right. But Charter, I mean, it'll put a hole in you, and it's pretty accurate. But it just doesn't feel like the quality that Smith and Wesson did. Uh, I'm getting tired of all these people sitting in there and not coming in. I told my wife to go get her weapon permit. Um, but I've never had a permit to get one. Went back in the day when I bought that Smith and Wesson, they didn't have all them rules and regulations. I mean, I went right into the gun shop right down from my business. And I walked in there one day and I said, I think I want to start carrying a weapon. And I looked in the pew and she showed me that Smith and Wesson, that 38. I plunked the cash down and signed the paper and I walked out. Had the gun. Now, I guess they have to do a background check or something on it, which I don't really have a problem with that. There's a lot of people that I wouldn't want them to be carrying nothing because they're idiots. But in this day and time, there's a lot of people carrying a weapon of some sort. And I used to wear out the back pocket on my pants because I had that 38 stuck down in my back pocket. And one time, one Sunday morning, I was going into my shop for something, and I stopped at a Hardee's. And I was in my big truck. That truck was like 30 foot long, something like that. Big old box truck, tandem wheels and all that stuff. And I parked on the side of the street, and I walked across the street, was going into the parking lot at Hardee's, and I didn't realize Hardee's wasn't open. It was too early. And this dude come walking across from the other direction, and something, hey Marty, how you doing, sir? And the guy, something didn't look right. It didn't. It just, I sensed something, and I reached back there in my pocket. I didn't pull it out, but at the same time, he was reaching for something. So, buddy, I come out of there with it real quick and had it, and that wasn't the 38 I had. I didn't have that with me. I had a little 38 32 automatic. And I come out there, throwed that down on him, and he looked at me standing there with his gun in his hand, and I'm sitting there with my little 32 in my hand, and he told me, "You son of a bitch." I said, "Well, takes one to know one." And he walked on by me, and I turned around as he's walking by me, and I just kept it in my hand because if it even looked like he was going to fire one round off, I was going to fill him up with half a dozen rounds. And 32 don't have that much punch, but if I can put 5 or 6 32s in you real quick, and I could fire that sucker fast, I could empty that clip. But he didn't appreciate me being smart enough to know he was up to something. And Hardy's wasn't open. I never did get my biscuit and gravy uh, thing. What's that pumping up there? Get ready for Black Friday. I ain't never ready for Black Friday. I don't believe in Black Fridays. I'm not good. These doctors suck. Yeah, the cold hard facts of life. The doctors do. And doctors and lawyers. I've got one lawyer that I like to watch him. He's got a YouTube channel. His name is Steve Lato. And I like watching him. But I have a sneaking idea. You know, they say leopards can't change their spots. I don't think lawyers can change their spots. He's retired now. He started in law practice in the 90s. He did it for 30 years. But I like watching his channel. But lawyers can't change their spot, neither can leopards, or neither can doctors. Uh, oh, I can still call you Colonel. I hadn't thought of that in a while. Oh, how many have I got? I don't know. But I've got a 44, 357, and a 22 Magnum. I I'd kind of like to have a 22 Magnum, but my daughter don't like weapons around the house at all. But she don't understand. We'd be at Poop Creek, and I didn't see you when you come in back there, Colonel. But tonight's Survivor night, and I'll be cutting out of here at 7:45, if not earlier. I'm working on a video, Marty, that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be showing you exactly how I shoot my videos and how I edit them and how I put them up. And I'm sure there's something I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not doing. Uh, hey Angie, how you doing, dear? This is still my first cup of coffee from this morning. It's still warm. I'm just not drinking it all at once. I went in there and deep fried me some. Are you going to do any more DIY Do-it-yourself fan generator. Do what? Am I going to do any more DIY fan generators? Explain that, who parted? I'm not sure what you're talking about. DIY, that means do-it-yourself fan generators. What is that something I can do to generate more fans? I lost another fan, but I gained another one. But that sucker told me I was pathetic. Hmm, what's I can't even think of his name, but he can't leave no more. I fixed that. He can't leave no more comments. Jimmy John, I call him Jimmy John. But yeah, what are you talking about? Who farted on that DIY stuff? Enlighten me, please, sir. But he told me I was pathetic, and I wished I'd have went in there and left him a comment and told him to kiss my pathetic ass. Ceiling fan converted to a windmill. Oh, you must have saw that video. I didn't have much success with that, but I love taking them things apart. Some of them was a pain in the butt, but I used to. I took several apart. Was going to do that, uh, but I come across a lot of ceiling fans, and it's got them little lights on them, the globes, and I saved all those globes, and I made vases out of them. I made a base for the globe to sit on, and then I put some adhesive in there for it to stick in the hole in that thing. Made beautiful globes, and I never made any videos of that. But there was a lot of stuff that I was doing that I'd give anything if I could do right now. I told my daughter, I said, if I had another sewing machine, which I don't have any sewing machines now, I said if I had another sewing machine, an air compressor, and about a half a dozen hand tools and stuff, that I would rent me a space somewhere, a small space. It wasn't expensive a month, and start picking up old furniture, not from anybody to do for money, but picking them up and doing a video of me tearing it down and reupholstering that thing out from the very beginning to the finished product. Because there's a guy on there now on YouTube. He's got a channel and he's doing that, and that sucker's making a killing. I can't remember how many subscribers he's got, and I mean he was having thousands and thousands of views per video, and that's when you're making money off of YouTube. Uh, it would probably, I don't know, I could probably buy a used machine for $500 or $600. Uh, New ones I think's a couple of thousand. It's a walking foot sewing machine. It's not like a regular sewing machine. And back when I was in business, I had 12 of them things. And I bought every one of them at one clip. I didn't pay cash. I leased them. I had to go to Atlanta, Georgia, and pick them up and bring them back. And after I paid on them, I think it was a couple of years they was paid for. I got to keep them. And of course, the cutting knife, the cloth fabric knife, this is not like scissors. This is a big upright. Eastman was the manufacturer of that thing. That thing was, back when I bought that one, it was about $1,200. Then I had a couple of small ones that was $800. But these are the cutting knives that you can cut through. When we made a layup of fabric, uh, we could do like 60 layers of fabric, and I'm cutting all these different things out, to manufacture these van seats, these luxury van seats. And it was amazing. And that thing, uh, I didn't wear one, but you had to wear them gloves, them special gloves. Most of them were like chain mail stuff, because that thing, it would cut your hand off in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah, it'd take more than $1,000 for me to. That would be a good thing, and I could do what he's doing, and I could do it better. Well, I used to could do it better. Uh, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, 40 years of that, I was good. And I knew my business. The only thing I wasn't good at was uh, not saving money ahead. I saved it up to a point, but I lost a lot more because I was too damn nice. I always put the employee first, and me and the wife was last. There was weeks they got checks, me and the wife, we didn't get squat. And there were some weeks that I didn't have enough money to make payroll. And back then, payroll was running about $10,000 a week. And I didn't have enough money to make payroll, and I'd have to go down to the bank, and it was what they call a 30-day note, and I would get a 30-day note for enough money to make payroll. Oh, well, I'm a jack of a lot of trades, but the master of none, I'm not. That don't work. I'm not a master to any of them, but my main job, and that was furniture manufacturing. I knew that from the ground up, from the frames all the way up to the finished thing. Um, Matter of fact, if I could do a little shop like that and make videos, I would do. I would make brand new pieces, and this was high dollar stuff, and I'd do it from the assembling the frame all the way up to the finished thing. Beautiful stuff, traditional stuff, classical stuff, a lot of reproduction stuff. God, I'd like to do that again. But just to buy gas. I think my daughter said the price was dropping a little bit. Oh, I read a piece today. I don't know how much truth is in it. It was on the internet, and there's some rumblings coming from Congress and the Senate that to get Kamala Harris out as vice president and somebody else in there, because her ratings is so low. I didn't know hers was lower than Joe's, but hers is so low, and I think they're scared that and things is happening uh, with President Biden. It looks like, I swear, it looks like he's not all there. I don't know. But I think people is afraid now that he's going to get incapacitated or even pass away, and Kamala Harris is going to be the president. So I don't know. Personally, I don't like the lady. Ow, oh boy, pain in my hip. But yeah, hey, who, backbeat, Angie Mark. Hey, Willow, how you doing, dear? How you feeling? I think a lot of people are afraid that Kamala Harris is going to wind up as president. I think. I don't know. But you hear all kinds of little rumblings on the internet, on the news. But it's reputable news sources. But you can't take any of that stuff to the bank. You just don't know. You just don't know. Oh, all right. Dang, I've been talking almost an hour. I guess I have. Well, folks, it's not much for me. Just same old, same old. My brother, however, is battling coronavirus. I guess that's what that means. Uh, I wish him well, dear. Is he hospitalized or just in quarantine? Yeah, there's a lot going on with Joe Biden, and it's not looking good. Um, I'll tell you, I can tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you the rest of the story. I didn't vote for Joe Biden, but you know what? I voted, but I didn't vote for Trump. So, just in case anybody's wondering, I'm the same, Russell. MRI is on Monday. Uh, Boy, I am loving my shoes. I'm just telling you what's the truth. I don't know what brand of shoes that was the last time I got new shoes. That was 3 years ago. But these things, I mean, they're so well made, and it's 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 just so comfortable. I hadn't been wearing these yet, but they don't look the same. The only difference in this and the ones I'm wearing, it's the ones I'm wearing's got two Velcro straps. This one's only got one, and they're just so dang comfortable, and I can walk. I can walk very easy with these. Of course, them things I was wearing, I don't know what you call them. They're some kind of orthopedic something or other. And I got started wearing them when my shoes got stolen. Hoof leaving, the hoof is out, and Eric never come in. Well, I'm gonna be out here in just a minute. Uh, but I've been busy. Uh, I think my videos might be getting a little better. And what I got on a rant about something today on that video, be up in the morning. But yeah, they're comfortable, and these inserts are a lot better. Uh, these inserts that they made for these shoes, and I got two separate pairs of inserts for both pair of shoes. But these inserts, uh, they just, well, you see this one for, I've got an amputated toe on this foot here, and see, it even feels it in there. And that the last inserts weren't made this well, but this thing is, they do a impression of my foot, and they're just so dang nice. I just can't get over it. But anyway, I like shoes. That I'm walking a lot better with them, and I've noticed that before, as the day wore on, the harder it was for me to walk. And usually by 12 o'clock, I had trouble walking, and now I was walking some around 3 or 4 o'clock. So it worked out pretty good. Anyhow, it's Survivor night. Didn't see Barbara. There's several people I didn't see. Uh, Anyhow, it is Survivor night. So Wednesday, I'll see you on Saturday. Plus, I'm trying to do a video every day. So remember, folks, I love you all for being here, and I love you because you know I said it, and you know I tell you so. See ya.